We'll start with Sicario 2, without any further ado. Sicario 2 is a film following from Sicario, the Day of Soldado, following from Sicario, the first film, where you have Josh Brolin, Benicio Del Toro acting as sort of not
Black Ops. Let's call them Black Ops.
Let's call them Black Ops. Non-government Black Ops, who the government hires as advisors to help them counter the drug war at the US-Mexico border.
Well, you don't want to get their hands dirty, basically.
Yeah, the government doesn't want actual log or records of them doing bad stuff. Awesome. So these guys have come down in the second film together to help contain the war, which has now escalated to the Mexican drug cartel sending in terrorists into the US land. And if you know anything about the US people, they don't like their...
This movie is good propaganda for Donald Trump, to be honest.
It exactly is, yeah.
It came from his subconscious.
It's like the perfect timing for the
whole paranoia.
Yeah, for the paranoia, the people out there. So the film is directed by Stefano. I've not actually come across his film before, but I imagine he's a Mexican director, is he?
I don't know, but it's not Denis Villeneuve?
Yeah, it's not Denis Villeneuve, which was, he directed fantastically, but
the main reason why the first one was like...
I'm very keen to watch the film. I haven't watched it. Abu has, so he's going to give us a quick drill down of what the film is about and how he liked it.
Oh, I liked it. Cool. So yeah, like I said, the first one was a great movie. It was just amazing in every sense. Villeneuve did a great job. Emily Blunt was in it, and Brolin and Del Toro, and it was just such an intense, dramatic,
visceral
movie. It was just absolutely
very real.
Yeah, it felt real.
Very real.
It didn't rely on any, shock, jump scares or anything like people dying out of nowhere. And it also did things that characters don't usually do in Hollywood. You went against the grain. Like at the end of Sicario, there's stuff that happens in it which is like just comes out of nowhere. Like, wow, that's a very brave and gutsy move.
Yeah.
So I think where Sicario 2, Day of Soldado, whatever it's called, it's got so many names. Where I think overall it's a great film. In the sense of Brolin and Del Toro do their thing from the first film. They work so well together. They're so cool. They're just so, decisive, aggressive. They're on point. But the storyline is where things really do start to just fall all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, because I was reading out my research. So Taylor Sheridan did the script for the first one, and he did it for this one as well.
He did for this one as well.
Apparently, there was some studio interference to rehash the script.
Oh, right. Creative differences.
Yes, so the first half of the story is really great. It's similar to the first one. It's just intense, silent. It just knows what it's doing.
Right.
It's similar to Owen. They have to go into so the story is in this one. They want to create a civil war among the Mexican cartels because they think they're bringing in terrorists. So that's the whole idea. So they're going to do this operation where they kidnap the drug cartel's daughter and then blame on each other. And hopefully they fight each other and they destabilize the whole region. So that's the initial plot, but it just feels like nothing because the whole terrorist plot just disappears after the first third of the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, and the whole other storylines just kind of fade away. It's like it goes nowhere.
So does it take a shift from the typical story of what Sicario deals with, like the drug war, Mexican-US border?
It does.
Or does it go into government conspiracy? That's what it sounds like. What you're trying to say.
The problem is there really isn't any villain. You don't know who the bad guy is in this film. Is it the Mexican cartels? Is it the US government? Is it the terrorists? There's no real clear angle. You can tell the script got a bit messy near the end. I mean, the actors do all they want. The action scenes are amazing, like before, when then a convoy is going down the desert and the convoy saying, we're clear. And there's going to be an ambush because that's what happened. And that is just so well shot. And the music, I think it's called The Beast. It's just this pounding soundtrack, which is just so visceral and amazing. That works. But then as the second half comes along, it's just there's so many loose plot threads and it's basically setting up for a third movie, which has already been confirmed. So you kind of know they're leaving it open for the third movie, but they leave a bit too much open.
Right.
So you're kind of going, I literally have no idea where this is going, rather than, okay, they've told me enough.
But was it entertaining?
Entertaining wise, it's amazing. Like I said, it's as good as not as good as the first one, but it's there. I mean, Brolin and Del Toro, they're so cool.
I remember seeing the shot in the trailer where Benicio Del Toro goes with the gun.
Yeah, it does all that stuff. He's just chucking grenades casually,
Such a cool
the action
cool
and
guy,
all that is great, but it's the storyline which just really falls apart and kind of just doesn't take it to that
level that the first one was.
The critical response for this is pretty average. It's 6 out of 10 everywhere, and I can see why. Action-wise, drama-wise, it's great. but the story and the overarching plot.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah,
I was really looking forward to it.
I mean, if you like the first one, you definitely want to watch this, but I just feel you won't feel it's not as epic in a sense.
Right.
And also, like I said on the first one, they did things in the movie which really shocked you, and they go against the grain of like what action movies usually
What
go
you
down.
typically see the narrative to move.
Yeah, it's like, the world's a
move
bad
to.
place, deal with
Yeah.
it. The good guy doesn't always win. Whereas in this one, he kind of falls back to that trope again. Like, he kind of gets very cliched. And there is a point in the movie where you think, oh my days, they've actually done this. Now, that's such a gutsy move for this film to do. But then they just,
Reverse
20 minutes later, it's reversed. Like, okay, what's the point? Like, don't fake us out. Like, go commit to it.
Right.
Whereas in the first movie, they did things and it was brutal.
That's a shame. How would you
Yeah.
score it out of 10?
I would score it slap bang as a 6. I would say it just unravels near the end, and I think the storyline is so important to this because Sicario is driven more on the storyline. It's not like a big, huge Tom Cruise action movie. It's more of a subtleness to it. It's about the drug cartels, the network that they'll work among, how cold-blooded these assassins are.
Yeah.
So the story is very important to this. Whereas this one just kind of felt a bit weak, the story plot, and I thought, come on.
Does it make you want to see the third one?
I watched the third one because I love the franchise, and I think
And you like the characters?
the characters are amazing. Like Del
Yeah.
Toro's character is just
Yeah.
a don.
Very unique character.
Brolin's also
Yeah.
somehow Brolin continues. He's still just
Summer
kicking
of
ass.
Brolin,
Yeah,
yes.
and like I said, like those two characters, they feel a bit like they've developed a heart now, which goes against the first movie where they were like just cold-hearted. They'll do whatever it took for the mission.
Yeah,
Whereas here, there's something that develop emotions out of nowhere. Like you can kind of that studio.
That sounds very
difference.
Hollywoody, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Because
sounds
they
like
always want to put some character story, like
Yeah.
backstory behind that
Yeah.
makes them human.
Yeah, like there's a little girl in this one they have to escort. And suddenly he develops fatherly bonds to her. I'm thinking,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'm like, where did this come from?
I understand where it could come from because you're talking about Benicio Del Toro, I imagine, rather
yeah,
than
yeah, yeah, not just
because
Brolin.
because he lost
Yeah,
his
but
daughter.
even then, it's like it happens so quickly, like in the space of like half a
He
day.
did the same thing with Emily Blunt in the last film.
Yeah, so you kind of thought, you know what?
He just needs to get married or adopt someone.
Yeah, I just think they kind of made the characters a bit more friendly in a sense, make them more like commercially attractive, I suppose,
Right,
rather than being
right.
who I will just kill anyone for the sake of the mission.
So they're a bit more hero than anti-hero. this
Exactly, yeah, you can tell
Yeah.
you can say, let's make these guys a bit good, give them a
Yeah,
bit of a
yeah.
heart. So
time. Yeah,
this-
got it. All right, that's a shame. I was really looking forward to it because this is one of the off the beaten path story that doesn't follow the Hollywood mantra all the
It's a
time.
bit disappointing. It does kind of fall back to it. But if you love the first one, definitely check it out, just because of the characters and the whole storyline. But hopefully the third one wraps up all these loose ends because there's so many loose ends.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If you're gonna summarize it in say 2-3 words,
It unravels. That's all I can say, man. It just unravels.
very mysterious.
Yeah, watching. There's so many loose plot points. Please fill me in. So
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that. Our next.